What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. It's your boy Vrock, and welcome back, guys. Another episode. I think this is episode 19 of season 1. We got about is it season 1? I'm not sure. Let me check here. Season 1. Yeah, we're gonna try to hit 31 episodes or 30 episodes every season. So it's a nice even number, and it works nicely, right? So I think on the last episode, first things first, you guys are probably gonna ask, is there anything new you did with your hair, with the setup, with the studio, with the camera, everything? No, I'm kidding. Yes, there is. We had to set it up in my room this time, which is very private and personal. That's why everything's dark and everything, and I only have this light of focus here. I think people are gonna like this sort of setup, honestly, because it's more chill and definitely much more ominous, which is kind of what I guess people like, that feeling when they watch videos. I will be starting a lot of videos like that in the future, but I don't want to give you guys a life update because that's what I already did on the last episode of the podcast, and we talked about a lot of things, advice and everything. So I want to start fresh. This is only temporary, all right? Mind you, if you see any cuts in this video of audio or video, I apologize. A little inconvenience, setbacks while recording. If you hear anything during the recording of the audio, once again, I apologize. We just started. This is an emergency setup. But, I guess this episode is going to be about just what's happening in the world. So, if you guys didn't know, first of all, if you guys know, I'm from Canada, okay? Many of you guys know this, right? I live in Canada. I was born in Peru. I lived in Peru majority of my life. I'm also Dominican as well. But if you guys didn't know that, I'm clarifying that right now for you guys. So, Canada. While in Canada, of course, I've been here all my life. I've been very apart from the politics and everything going on with the world, right? Now, that doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about necessarily. I know that people are going crazy over the fact that, of course, our I'm going to say our new president, Donald Trump, because technically he is our new president, because anything that Canada does, America is involved in some sort of way, even in the slightest bit. I think almost everything. So apparently we're en route to becoming the 51st state of the United States of America, which in a way, not legally or by title are we that by any definition, but in some sort of way, not by title again, we technically already, I feel like we kiss America's ass a lot, hold on, give me just a minute, I gotta grab my back. Oh my god, I needed that. Sorry. I feel like we kiss America's ass in so many ways. First of all, I know that Trudeau wants to be that nice president, and sure, I'm gonna be honest with you, the guy's a very nice guy, very sweet, very humble, very, very respectful person. But I'm gonna be honest with you, in my personal opinion, as I do have freedom of speech, freedom of beliefs and whatever, I personally do not think he is set for prime minister. I have nothing against him. I wish him the best. If he's still our prime minister, I'm not gonna hate him. I wish him good luck, but I feel like his views on most of the politics and political impacts on the country are not up to par to what I agree with. Given $500 million to the LGBT community, I think a few years ago. Again, I have nothing against the LGBTQ plus community, if that's the correct term you guys are using now, but $500 million when there's other more important and crucial things to be taken care of. Just think about it. I don't mind donating or giving support to the community, right? I'll admit it, I have gay friends, I know gay people, I know lesbian, part of the LGBTQ plus community, right? It is, I'm straight, but I'm not a public supporter or exposed supporter, but I'm not gonna go again. I'm not gonna hate someone for being gay. If one of my best friends comes up to me, he's like, "Hey man, I'm gay." Okay, whatever. He's still my friend, right? Just want to clarify that. But the fact that Trudeau is giving $500 million, or he gave those $500 million to that, community. As far as I understand, that's what he did. and I'm not stupid. And I've seen it all over Instagrams when that first started happening, you know. So that's a big problem, you know. And I think at that time, Ukraine and the Russian war were popping off a little bit, and we also gave them so much money as well, right? And also, I think Pierre, my apologies, Pierre. I have to say this respectfully. This is disrespectful if I don't say his name correctly. I gotta get his name correctly. But you know, the new candidate for prime minister of Canada. Let me see. Oh, let me see this.
The fact that nobody knows how to say your name.
Look at this.
And so I thought I'd jump right in and ask you the tough question first. How do you say your last name? Because I'll tell you, known you a long time, Pierre, that is a question that I get asked a lot by people who've started to notice you and aren't quite sure what you're all about. How do you say his name?
The simplest way for an Anglophone to say it is Poilievre, but it has been said many different ways. It's a name that comes directly from France.
Right.
My father's grandfather.
Okay. Pierre Poilievre, right? No disrespect. Again, I do see what you're doing, right? And I feel like you're much more better set for prime minister. You're very open, and you have and look, no, with all due respect, no disrespect, sir, because I know you watch a lot of your supporters' videos, and I am a supporter of yours, Mr. Pierre. You have what people would say, the balls to talk the way you want to talk to people, man. I've seen you talk in interviews. It's just incredible. I wish I had your guts, man. No disrespect, sir. So, but yeah, I feel like he's incredibly set for prime minister. He knows what he's talking about. He has that more oomph into leading a country, right? And again, Justin Trudeau, he had it before. I'll admit it. He had it a long time ago. He's lost because I think the confidence went up in him, right? And that's a normal human thing, a normal human reaction. Like, at first, everyone's gonna be humble when they're going up there. Once they get up there, maybe like a year or two, maybe 3 max, like after they realize, okay, I got the success, people love me, I think I'm gonna chill and relax now, not be too up here and there, you know. I get it, you know. It even happens in the simplest of forms. Growing up, you know, I mean, you have, you know, you become. I'll give you an example. In a friendship, right? Very, very, very simple. At first, you always want to set a good impression. As you get more comfortable and time goes on, you trust them and you think, okay, whatever I do, I think they're gonna be cool with it, right? And majority of the times, if they're really good friends, sure, they'll let a lot of shit slide, right? But you know, you'll have the occasional, what the fuck, bro? Like the what the fuck, bro moment, you know? So, that's something I've noticed in both of the candidates we have now. But I'm rooting for Pierre, of course. That is my personal opinion, and I really want him to win. But if Justin Trudeau wins again, I'm not gonna hate him. He's a really nice guy as well as Pierre. But again, you guys already heard my opinions on this. Just something I really needed to talk about, something very important that the world is going through right now, or the world in general, because everyone's interested in who's going to be the new prime minister of Canada, you know. Because everyone had the same reaction with like Donald Trump, right? Everyone thought, I think, what's her name? Oh man, the fact that I don't remember the other candidate's name is crazy. Not on my behalf, but the fact that they probably suck at candidatism. Is that a word? You know what I mean? What's the name? What's her name? God damn it, Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. You know. Yeah, so she is again very sweet. Like, everyone's like, oh man, I think they're conservative, right? They're all into like being very nice. Sure, I'll admit it, man. Like, Kamala was much more nicer than Donald Trump. Oh, sure, by a large margin, right? In public and private, right? Maybe differently, a little bit different in private, right? Everyone has their bad moments, right? But Donald Trump, damn, that motherfucker can talk. Like, he's good. So, I mean, he said a couple stupid shit, I think just to scare us into moving our asses in Canada. He said that we're going to be the 51st state. That's crazy, right? Remember, we started off this whole thing with the 51st state. I don't think that's going to happen. In a way, we technically are, but the fact that he wants to, I guess, quote unquote, legalize it or make it an actual title thing, like a pronoun or something, is crazy. I don't think that's ever going to happen, though, if I'm being honest with you. So you never know, though. But, no, I mean, it just, I'm hoping for the best in all of this, you know, all of it. I really hope Canada succeeds and goes out there a little more. Before I go on to the next topic of conversation, I just want to say I'm in a very uncomfortable chair right now. Hold on. Oh my god. And position. Maybe I should back the chair up a little bit. Yeah. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Sorry guys if I'm talking really quiet. I'm going to try to bump up the audio in post. But yeah. I think, guys, it's crazy though. Like, it's just how this whole political thing, like, I never was political, but I think ever since I started doing my podcast and my informative videos, it's where I started becoming a little more, I guess you can say, political, you know, more into like this stuff in here. If you're from Hamilton, man, there's a lot of shit happening, at least in Ontario, at least, if you want to go up, like, branch out your branches a little more. But yeah, a lot of murders happening near, like, in Ontario and like near cities and everything, you know, nearby cities from Hamilton. But I think the one I just got an email, which is really fucking crazy. Look, this is what it says. Okay, this is the Globe and Mail, Canada. It says, and the lighting probably changed here. Trudeau expected to announce exit as party leader before National Caucus meeting Wednesday. Is that how you pronounce it? Apologize for that. Apologies. That's all it says. The article just says that Trudeau expected. So, damn, whatever meeting they're having on Wednesday, they're expecting him to announce. I mean, I feel like he needs to already. Like, he's had his shot, and he's proved himself to be a decent prime minister, at least for a few years. You know, I think people loved him because of the fact that he was going to legalize weed, because I'm assuming he was a smoker, or is a smoker, probably not anymore because of his kids, but was a smoker back in the old days, you know, back in those days. So you never, I mean, I'm just assuming here, right? I'm not gonna say, you know, I'm not gonna say he was a smoker or anything, but I'm just saying, you know, that's probably the reason why we voted for him. I think that's the only reason why we voted for him, and then some other stuff, of course. So, and of course, because of his dad, right? I mean, come on, Pierre Trudeau, legend prime minister, made us independent. He took us. I'm pretty sure he was the one who talked to the Queen back in the day, I think in the 80s, and got us off the, I want to say, contract we were in with the United Kingdom, to being part of their kingdom, you know. Of course, now we're our own independent country, and we do our own rules and everything. But yet, of course, we still, I think the condition, I heard the condition was to have our own money. We'll keep, like we'll have our own Canadian money, but we'll keep the Queen's face on the everything, you know. Like, we'll represent the Queen in some sort of way, and that's what we're doing. I mean, because there's just a British colony, I think Canada was back in the day. I mean, I think they're one of the first settlers here, apart from the Native Americans that are already here, the Aboriginals and all that, the Métis, and then of course the Métis, they mixed, right? And then you have mixed Native white kids, right? So, man, this is like going back into my old days when I used to actually pay attention in class and shit, you know. And wow, guys, my girlfriend has not texted me. It's been 32 minutes and she has not even said anything yet. She's getting her nails done, so she asked me for some money, $10. I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess I'll put the deposit down, but she hasn't answered back yet. I hope she does call me soon. It's already 10, so I'll text her before we go to bed. She already called me for an hour and 20 minutes though, so I think she's probably a little sick of me. Nah, I'm kidding. She's unpacking her stuff though. She just came back from a trip, so that's exciting. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to cut this and make this a short episode, but I feel like that's the most like crazy thing happening right now in the world. I think in the world of politics, at least, you know. I think for everything else, I mean, I don't think any, like, look, I'll be honest with my fans here, or my viewers. None of like what's happening on, like, apart from politics, none of what's happening in the news is really like going up there. If anything, you know. I know my lighting is changing, and I'm sorry about that, guys, but I don't think anything is, to be honest with you. It's mainly just, you know, that. One thing though, in the gaming community, for those gamers out there, guys, you guys have GTA 6 coming out. GTA 6 coming out. Guys, I'm super excited for that. I'm very excited for GTA 6. First of all, what you guys don't already know is that The PS5 is already been out for I think almost 5 years now. Yeah, 5 years, which is fucking crazy, and it's pretty affordable already, man. Like it's already half a decade, and it's pretty. I mean, at least for me, it's alright. I can afford $300 for a PS5. I saw it at Best Buy. I think it was refurbished. I think new was $400, but not much of a difference. I think it's pretty cheap. You know, of course, plus tax, right? So I'm gonna probably get that, and then I'm gonna get the PS5 eventually, as soon as I start getting a new job, right? Because I quit my job for school because I was gonna work part time, but they said they didn't want to, so I'm quitting my job for school, or I did. My last paycheck is Monday, or literally the next day after I upload this, tomorrow or Friday of next week. So I'm not 100% sure how that's gonna work, but very excited about that. And guys, I'm sorry if I'm also whispering. I'm all sleeping, so I'm trying to be very quiet. Yeah, that's about it, honestly, guys. I don't want to make this a short episode, but this is probably going to be one of our shortest episodes on the podcast, this entirety of the time. I'm serious. I'm not even kidding. The thing, yeah, I think so. Usually I'll be honest with you guys, usually my dad turns off the Wi-Fi, and I don't have any more, what's the word, Wi-Fi to search up things, so I'm not going to be able to talk too much about it. But like I was saying, guys, GTA 6, I'm super excited about that. Once I get my setup done, I get my PS5, like I was saying, I'm buying the GTA 6 game, and I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to see what really life it's about, what really life is about with GTA 6. GTA 5, I've never had the experience growing up with it, and this is 12 years ago, right? It came out in 2013. I never got it in first hand, never played it, never even touched the game. I heard seen videos and everything, don't get me wrong. I knew a lot about GTA 5 via YouTube. I've never touched it with my hands, the actual game itself. Never actually did that or even played it, which is incredible. I think at least for it's astonishing, shocking when I tell people that. They're like, what, bro, are you serious? So it's the truth, guys. I swear to God, I've never played GTA 5 till about maybe 1 month ago. I finally got it on my Xbox One, and just decided to mess around there, Very disappointed though. I thought it was going to be a big thing. I finished the game in 78 hours, or that's what you should get, but I did it in I think it was a week or two, because I have a life. But honestly, I could have rounded that shit down to probably finished in 60 or 50 hours. I could have done that so much earlier. I just didn't know the controls. I never played the game, right? But I finished the game, right? I chose option ending C. Don't give me that bullshit ending A. No. I chose ending C. Oh my God. And since I chose ending C, I had all the characters still playable in the game. And oh man, yeah. I mean, I beat the game. Pretty simple. I didn't skip any missions. I did it all. I'm really disappointed in the game. I thought it was gonna be more missions. First of all, I thought it was gonna at least take me 3 months to finish the missions. I'll be honest with you guys. But the missions was pretty good, GTA 5. I want GTA 6. First of all, the map is very small in GTA 5. I don't even know why or how it's bigger than the map from San Andreas. I don't know how. It's just the city of Los Angeles, not even the state. So, yeah, it's pretty incredible. But I already looked at the GTA 6 map leaks, and it's looking pretty good. It's pretty massive. It's the whole fucking east side of the state. I think I'm pretty sure it's the southeast side of the state. Maybe the west. Don't quote me on that. So I'm pretty excited about that. I really am. Once I get my PS5, once I get a job first and I start working and I get my PS5 and then GTA 6, which I'm gonna be honest, I want to get the disc version of GTA 6, but if anything, I'll get the online app version of it. I'm gonna try to also get my friend GTA 5 for now, so we can both play online and just, you know, have fun doing that. I don't want to waste too much money on GTA 5 because it's ending soon, so I'm gonna wait patiently for GTA 6. I gotta get a job first of all, right? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, guys, so those are the two things that are popping in my mind right now when it comes to the world. Trudeau, Pierre, Poilievre, and GTA 6, the gaming community. So I think, guys, I'm going to call it for now, guys. Thank you for tuning into this episode. Emergency episode. To be honest with you guys, I might have this set up again for the next video, at least for a while. So yeah, guys, I'm going to try to be posting the podcast more often, I promise. It's just very, very busy. School is starting for me in the next 2 days if the writers don't, or not the writers, if the college or faculty don't go on strike. I go to Mohawk, right? And McMaster is a split program. So if you guys see me, say hi to me. Ask for my autograph. I'm kidding. Anyways, guys, okay, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and support you guys are giving me. And yeah, music is ending soon, guys. I'm going to be starting the challenges, TikTok videos and YouTube videos and pranks and all those interview videos. Stay tuned for that, and a lot of collabs. Peace out, guys. I love you guys so much.